What's going on, people? Hopefully, you're having a good day. Hopefully, you're doing what you want to do. Today is April the 1st. Oh man, it's April Fool's Day. That's kind of wild, but this is not an April Fool's joke or anything like that. Essentially, what I want to do is talk about the psychology of money, understanding your relationship with wealth, and the great revamp. One of the things that I have seen and I've come to understand is that people have a very interesting relationship with money. And the relationship, from where I see it, it isn't that good because essentially you have a lot of people out here who are trying to do a lot with very little, and it's just not working out. So let me go ahead and kind of give you guys some updates of what's going on with me. Um, I've been talking about this in various channels, and I've been bringing it up. And this week has been the first week where I've not had any um the crazy comments. Like, let's talk about this. I used to have, man, crazy comments. I used to have about 40, 50 a day. And it's been getting less and less and less because I've changed the content of the channel. I've changed the direction of the channel. I've changed what I'm doing on the channel. And there are people who like negativity, who like drama. It's a big, big draw. And since I've literally just been talking about business credit, business, how to start a business, the foolishness, and I would say maybe the last 3 or 4 weeks, I've not had any crazy over the top nonsensical comments because I'll tell you my plan. I've been working on driving those people away because you can't really build anything with this. So right now, my channel is, I think it was this low in 2017, 2018. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. But I've really driven off a lot of people, and I've pissed off a lot of people. I have really pissed off a lot of people. And I will say, there are no more channel updates coming or anything because here was my whole goal. Here was my whole goal. My goal was to run off the foolish people because you can't really build anything with the foolish people. You just can't. So I made a lot of changes, and this is something that really, really gets me. That's kind of interesting. I've seen people, I have found your channel again. What do you mean you have found my channel again? And I kind of think about, there are some YouTube channels that I watch on a consistent basis that just appear up in my YouTube feed, and I've never subscribed to these channels. And when I started resetting and doing some stuff, I lost a lot of people who were pretty much doing the same thing. So we will see if they will come back, if they would show up. But like, I had to really dive deep into what I was doing, had to dive deep into what I was doing here on YouTube, because one of the things that I've looked at on YouTube consistently is what I put out and what I get back. And literally, I'm going to say the last year or so was a hot mess. Was a hot mess. What's up, Big Steve? What's up, Elliot? And when you're creating and putting out a hot mess and you get a hot mess back, that's pretty much what happened. And it got me to thinking. And I've been thinking for months and months and months and months and months and months and months. And one of the things that I've been thinking about is how I used to do stuff. And this kind of, I want to say 2020 was my best year. And that was the year I came off. I had the heart attack 2019. 2020 was the best year. And one of the things that I have been looking at, and one of the things that I've been doing is, like today was a really, really good day. Today I got up and I've been working on my project, which I will tell you about, which some of you would really appreciate. And one of the things that I consistently see with the psychology of money and the building of wealth is that many people are not they're not up to the work. They're not up to the work. And I consistently see that. And this is one of the reasons because, a few months ago, I was getting a lot of views. I had a lot of comments, but the foolishness level was extremely high. I mean, the comments on this channel were crazy. I would put up a video talking about business credit, and I would get 20 or 30 comments that had nothing to do with business credit. And I was just like, all right, what is going on? What am I doing to keep getting these type of results? And I figured it out. It was the content. Now, once again, there are not going to be any more crazy channel changes. What's up, Merle? Good afternoon. However, there are going to be some fundamental changes. Really, really big changes because, I'm not going to do it, but, well, I'm not even going to mention it. I'm not going to do it. So there's no point in bringing it up. But one of the things that I'm consistently seeing is a lot of people are here for now. They're here for the here and now. That's what they're here for. And what is going on? What's up? Film Production Secrets. And I've been really thinking, like how I used to do stuff. And I've really gotten away from how I used to do stuff. I got away from how I used to put stuff down and how I used to put products out. And also, I've been getting a lot of questions and comments about what do I have for sale? Because there's really been nothing for sale. There's been nothing that I've been pushing. There's been nothing that's up. What's going on, Chris? I've not been pushing anything, and I want to explain why. Once I got into this deep analytical phase of my business, what was going on, I became extremely disenfranchised. I became extremely unhappy because I would spend this time putting out this video and I would get all of these crazy comments that had nothing to do with the video. And I was like, what is going on? And I just realized that, I had a bunch of folks who were just here to see if anything bad was going to happen to me. That's what I began to realize. I had a bunch of folks who were just here to see if anything was bad going to happen to me. I was going to get arrested or something like that. And that's all they were waiting on. What's up, King Nick? That's all they were waiting on. They were not here for the content. They were not here for the education. And I was like, you know what? I got to do something about it. And this is when I began all the channel revamps, the deleting of content, putting stuff back up. And after that level of foolishness was not doing what they liked, this group of people had a certain thing that they liked, and I actually got away from it. I got away from the topics. I got away from the content. I got away from a lot of that stuff. And one of the things that I began to work on was, getting back to who I used to be, because essentially, YouTube, I have to say it hands down, YouTube is a great place. Hey Glendon, quick question. Have you sold? If not, you have considered no. Let me go ahead and explain to you what's going on with the rental cars. I bought the cars when the market was at an all-time high. Now the market is dropping and dropping and dropping. I have 6 cars left, and I'm not going to do a YouTube video to sell the cars because the majority of you who watch the YouTube videos are not in Georgia, and it's just, I have to get myself up to selling cars. Selling cars is quite interesting. It's quite interesting. And I learned a lot. I learned a lot from buying, selling, and running that business. But there will not be any car videos on this channel. I'm not going to do it because one of the things that I'm getting ready to do, and I should bring this up. If you're trying to find my main, I've been doing a lot of research on myself, and I actually had 2 LinkedIn pages. One was really, really old. I can't even get an access to it. And I'm getting ready to do some different stuff on LinkedIn. So I just deleted my old LinkedIn page. And I'm going to tell you why. My old LinkedIn page had a bunch of relationships from businesses I just don't do anymore. So there's no real viable benefit for me to um, be with these people to keep this stuff up. So I just deleted it. Let me see. Let me go ahead and Instagram. Yeah. So let's go ahead because I'm getting ready to do a lot of different stuff, a whole bunch of different stuff. So this is the new LinkedIn page. And one of the things that I did that really wasn't working was I was just posting stuff. So I have a story up here. Haven't posted anything for a few days, but that will come. So I'm now building out this LinkedIn, not LinkedIn, this Instagram page, and it's got a story. I'm just not going to be posting stuff. It's got a story. And let me see, Twitter. I haven't started tweeting yet, but let's see. Haven't really started tweeting yet, but this is coming. So now I'm building out Twitter and Instagram. I'm doing something really, really different. I'm just not out here putting stuff out. Let's see. What's up, Malik? You saw the written on the wall with rental. You see what's I heard that Hire Car had filed for bankruptcy. That's all I know. What's going on? What's up? Because essentially, I'm getting ready to revamp and completely rebuild my business. Let's see. Glad you've logged the car rental business to show the flows ends in it because people are really pushing it so hard. Yeah, because this is one of the things that cracks me up. There's so many people who, like, if you get in the car business, you're actually going to make money. And after I put up my videos, I started to see other videos of people talking about they were having problems. But kind of back to what I'm getting ready to do. So I went ahead and I have revamped the YouTube channel. Not going to do anything else to this channel. And the other channel, which used to be Savage Finance, is now Mad Money. And I got one more channel, which I haven't really figured out what I'm going to do with it. So those two channels are set. I got some ideals, I got some perspectives. So I'm in the process of completely rebuilding my business. I deleted my LinkedIn page. I got rid of some of the other stuff, and I'm getting ready. And this whole month, I am getting ready. I'm working on a course, and let me go ahead and show you this course. Make sure that I am where I need to be. Make sure that I am in here. Let's see. Let's put this in here. Okay. There we go. So this is what I was working on today, and we have, let's kind of see. Oh, there we go. There we go. So this is what's going to be happening for the month of April. Once again, I'm breaking everything down. I'm redoing everything. And I'm created the money mindset program, which is going to be 100% free, because I feel that you need to learn how to manage your money. And this is a program. I just started it today. Probably be finished next by Saturday, because I'm going to do a little bit each day. Because this is another thing I've learned. I have a certain prescription of how I do my work. And this morning I got up at 9:30. So it's been 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30 will be 6 hours. And I started to keep track of the hours I work and the time I put in, because my process, my system is to get very organized with work and what I do and how I do it this year. Let's see. Christian. Glendon, do you plan on YouTube to be your main focus from this point out? And would you ever go back to a business like Upscale Garage? Is the YouTube money well worth it? Um, I, that was something that's in the upcoming video, that topic is addressed. But I will tell you, I have no intentions of ever going back to the Upscale Garage sale. I will never do anything like that, because let me explain something to you guys. The Upscale Garage sale had two rental trucks, two warehouses. At one point, we had two storefronts. A really bad month, we had $20,000 in expenses. In a really good month, we had 45, sometimes $50,000 in expenses. And the business was making really good money. We weren't suffering, nobody was starving. But 2012, working from home, I made more money than me and my partner and our employees and our staff working from home in the spare bedroom. So at that moment, for me to get back into anything like the Upscale Garage sale or anything like that, it just wasn't happening, because I want you guys to think about it. I want you to think, what would happen to your life if you started making 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 a week working from home, not going anywhere, not dealing with any customers? Not, I mean, it's changed me. It changed me a lot. Yep, the new training is here. Let me kind of get back to it. So, this is what I plan on doing. Like I said, I revamped the channels. I'm pretty happy with where this channel is, and I have revamped my training and stuff. In this course, the Money Mindset program, I'll be working on April. It's going to be really, really different from the last Money Mindset course. It's just going to have stuff in there that you need. Let me see. Let me it's going to have more direct stuff for you to be successful with money. What's up? Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on, life changing. And that's one of the things that I want this course to be. I want it to be life changing. The course is free. You can get in free, but just don't sign up because it's free and don't do the course. Don't do that. And I'm going to be working on this all month of April. It's going to be really different. It's going to be put together very differently. 100 freaking hours. You working overtime. Quick question. Why do the Ramsey shows say don't use credit cards? Because most people get in trouble with credit cards. The goal is to get a credit card, use it and pay it off at the end of the month. And then next thing you know, you find out someone's got 15, 20, 30, $40,000 of credit card debt that they have for years and paying extremely high interest. Like, let's see. Which credit card did I look at? I kind of have my bank organized a little bit. I forget, but one of the credit cards I was looking at, the interest rate was 26 something percent. There is no way I am carrying a balance on a personal credit card with such high interest rates. I'm not doing that. That's just crazy, man. That's just crazy. So, one of the things we're going to get into, like I said, I just started this today. There's just 3 chapters, and there'll be more tomorrow, and there'll be more Monday, and there'll be more Tuesday and Wednesday. So it'd be opportunistic for you to get into this right now so you can get the courses, because we're going to get into a lot of things about money and setting yourself up. Are you going to add more to the masculine frame course? Let's kind of talk about that. I am going to revamp and redo the masculine frame course. I've had a lot of people. All right, this is what's happened with disruptive male. Because my payment system has been cut off, there's not a lot I can do unless I can figure out another payment system to get set up. So I've had a lot of people email me, message me. It's like, hey, can I buy this? What can I do to set this up? And I'm just like, I don't know. And that really hasn't been my thought process or focus. It just hasn't been, because the disruptive mail, it was making good money at when I opened it up on that whole channel a few years ago. I was doing about 15, 20,000 a month. So not bad money. But the thing is, here's where I'm at. And this is why I'm revamping everything that I'm doing. I found myself in a position where I started to get some negative repercussions from YouTube. And what do I mean by that? I've literally cut out a lot of the YouTube drama. I've like literally there's certain channels that were replete with drama. I just stopped watching them. And as I started to work on this stuff and do this stuff, my mental health got better. I have no clue what that is. I don't know what the stand store is. But for me personally, I wanted to get to a point where I enjoyed doing this again, because that's something that got lost, you know, and it happened because I had so many people watching the channel who did not want to start a business. I had a ton of people. Uh, see, like, all right. Once again, we're having a different conversation, and y'all want to go back to the masculine frame. At some point, I will address that. But one of the things that happened is with my networks, a lot of stuff got kind of cloudy, got a little chunky, and it just wasn't getting the results for it. And here we go. Once again, here we go. I'll work on that. I got a question, and I get this time every time I start talking about changing stuff up, revamping. When have I ever canceled a course? Whenever I ever gotten rid of a course? Name one time I've done that. If you bought a course, it's going to be where you bought it. It's going to be, and this is one of the things that happen, like the counter. We're having serious conversation and the numbers dropping. And that's something else that I wanted to get away from. Well, thank you, Pick World 3. I appreciate that. Because, I have to be happy to do this. And I had reached a point where I just wasn't happy. I just wasn't happy. So this is the reason for the revamp of the YouTube channels. This is the reasons for the revamp of the course and the free course, which you can get in. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and just throw the link. I haven't even set up payment processing because that wasn't my plan. So go ahead, get in the course because we're going to be doing some very different stuff. One of the things that I have done is I've changed up my training style. I've changed it up. This because with let me see. Like I can actually let's see. Okay. This is just one of this is an old car. This is Glendon Cameron School, right? The way that I am doing this new course is radically different than the way that I did this old course. It's going to be very, very different. Very, very different. I have a lot of people who were asking I was selling, what was I working on, and this has gone on for months, and I have not talked about that because I haven't really been selling anything. I haven't set up anything because I kind of lost my joy, my education. And this morning, that came back. I actually enjoyed putting down the information, training, and stuff. So we're going to get that set up and we're going to get a lot more set up going on. Like this is April. April is the foundational month for the new training, for the new thing. And literally, I'm going to redo everything. Now, Question, even before it's asked. Hey, Glendon, I bought your course 2 years ago, and now you're creating a new course. Will I have access? And the answer is no. One of the things that I did for a long time was give people from previous courses access to new courses. Since this is all going to be totally brand new, there will not be any, you will not get it free. I will probably offer some type of discount. I'll probably send that out, but that's the only thing that we're working on. I still have the corporate toolbox. It was definitely life changing. I started my holding company and have a new business and publishing company underneath it. Thank you for the knowledge. Appreciate you for taking it. Appreciate you. And once again, everything that's going to be new is going to be better, because here's the thing. Um, I have not, um, you know, I haven't had old business models. I've been doing YouTube 15 years. I've been in this space 15 years. I have not done any upscale garage sale. Let me just share some with you guys. Um, I used to sell a bunch of stuff on eBay. I was working at one of my theories, and I got tired of that. Like, I don't even like selling stuff. So what's going to happen is a lot of talk. What's going on? Everything is going to be revamped. Man, I am so glad that, like, let me explain something that happened with Hire Car. It wasn't Toro, it was Hire Car. I started to become mentally unprepared to deal with life because there was so many bad things happening with Hire Car. I had, like, right here on my phone on my desk, I have multiple phones, right? And I had a smaller phone just for Hire Car, and I would literally hate to answer that phone because it was always some drama. It was always something going wrong. It was always something falling apart. It was always something that's going on. And Chance Rogers, rerun the live stream and you'll find out exactly, because I discussed that. Um, so one of the things that happened, and this is one of the things that happened, I feel that that rental car business was, well, I know it was extremely time consuming. Buying cars, getting set up, insurance, dealing with wrecked cars. At one point, I had 12 wrecked cars out of 30. 12. And the whole dealing with the insurance, it was crazy. It was crazy. So that's another thing that I will not do. I will not come out of my current business model and get into something that is like that. I just won't do that again because it was so horrible. It was terrible. It was horrible. It was terrible. And one of the things that will happen, and let me go ahead and put this up because you can get in the free course. Well, whoa, that is not what I want to put up in there. That is not what I wanted to put up in there. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Man, the car business was terrible. For me, it was terrible. And one of the things as I get deeper, I'm not going to do this week, but at one point, I'm going to put a phone number on the channel. Maybe it'll happen this week. I don't know. and it's just going to be for business owners. Now, last time I put a phone number up, I had so many people calling me who didn't have businesses. Who didn't have businesses. It was crazy. The number of people who did not have businesses who were calling, who were in the space, it was blowing my mind because I would have people, it's like, I got a website, I got this, I got this. How can I make it work? I'm like, you don't have a business. And that whole conversation of how to get a business started, how to make it work, how to do certain things, that's covered on the YouTube channel. That's not something that I'm going to get on the phone and talk to people for hours and hours and hours for free. What's up? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And one of the things that we're going to do going forward is, like I said, I'm getting ready to literally revamp, rebuild everything, which is going to make it very different than it used to be. And like, I've been on here live for 36 minutes, and notice not one crazy comment, not someone who has adulterated my name on some weird YouTube channel. I mean, this is something that has been going on for years. Recently found out that someone created a TikTok channel in my name. And I'm just sitting there like, leave it alone, leave it alone, leave it alone. For the record, I do not have any TikTok channels. I don't do TikTok. So what we're going to do is get into very real, substantial business development stuff. That's what we're going to get into. We're going to build businesses, and I've got some really good stuff. Like, I just took this course because, once again, I'm not opposed to taking courses. I actually took a course that was really, really good, and it showed me a lot of stuff about LinkedIn. Haven't seen any new content in a while. JD Jonesy, are you subscribed? Because let me show you something. let me show you something.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I have for you another.
All right. This dropped yesterday. This dropped 3 days ago. This one dropped 4 days ago. This one hasn't dropped. This one dropped 6 days ago. This one dropped 8 days ago. This had dropped 9 days ago. This dropped 11 days ago. This dropped 13 days ago. This dropped 2 weeks ago. What do you mean you haven't seen any new comment? What do you mean you haven't seen any new content? I've been dropping new content like every other day on this channel. What do you mean? So JD Jonesy, make sure you subscribe and you hit the bell notification for all, and you will be seeing a lot of content. That's funny. The review with Alan Roger Curry got deleted. It's gone. Oh, my bad. Let me see. Okay. Thank you. So there's been plenty of new content on the channel. I don't know what's this. I'm not being seen. With business and credit talk, business money talk is one of the highest CPMs on YouTube. Whether it's like, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me yeah, I mean, I've been posting stuff all week. Let me show you something. All right. Luke's Points and Miles, right?
What's up, guys? Luke here from Luke's.
It looks like he has a really small channel, right? Looks like it. Let me show you the real deal here. Social Blade. There are a ton of these smaller channels. So he's getting about $2,000 a month for his YouTube channel. So credit cards, money, personal finance, investing and stuff has the largest CPM. It is crazy. I've seen stuff all week. Yep. I haven't left online, man. Like a lot of y'all got to go subscribe to the channel. Thank you. I appreciate that. Build Credit Business TV. Thank you for the $50 super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Like one of the things that you guys have got to understand is a lot of the popular stuff like relationship channels don't pay that much unless they get a ton of views, right? So one of the things that I'm getting ready to do, like I said, this channel is revamped. I got some more stuff I got to do today. I'm going to work on it. And then I've got some other stuff that I got to do to work on the channel to kind of get it where I need it to be. But once again, it's April 1st. This isn't an April Fool's joke. And it's just the revamp, the rededication of myself to my craft. You will see the difference in the training. You will see the difference in the stuff that's coming out. And it's hopefully you will enjoy it and benefit from it, because one of the things that I'm getting ready to do, and this is going to be in this free money management course. Right now, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 5 or 6 guys who are running ads talking about business credit. Let me explain something to you. And this is going to be training in the new course. If you're a person that has an LLC, EIN, business banking, if you take it step by step, you can get $200,000 to $300,000 in business credit with a brand new LLC. You can get that. Rewind the live and you'll find out. So one of the things that we're doing, like, we just had Gaston, your boy, why are your views so low? I really don't care. I really, really don't care, because let me explain something to you. And I don't have that book. I don't think. Actually, hold on a second. Okay, I'm about to show y'all guys something. All right. This is when I used to keep up with my reviews. I used to write them down. You'll see like 2011, right? In 12/25/2010, my complete channel views were 39,000 for the whole channel. Then I went up. We'll go to 2011. Let's see. 5/20/2011, my complete channel views were 90,000. And let's see. In 11/29/11, I made $39 from AdSense. $39 from AdSense, but I made 90,000 from Create Space. So let's kind of in February 29th, 2012, I had 3,697 subs, right? That's the year I made 1.5 million. So I'm not really worried about views and subs and stuff. I'm worried about getting the right people. You get the right people, you can make a killer amount of money. Well, see, this is the young folks. It's like the views, the TikTok. One of the things I'm consistently seeing on YouTube is people will make channels that are dedicated to shorts. But here's the thing. The people who watch your shorts are not the same people who watch your long form content. Not the same people. It's like two separate audiences. And, shorts are going to be mostly young people. It's going to be mostly kids. If you will notice, I haven't done a short. I have no, at some point in the future, if I can figure out a way where it makes sense, but I haven't done a short. See, this is one of the things, and this is why I've been really, really working hard to get rid of certain people, because I'll tell you, there are certain people, they'll see a video and the video don't have enough views. They won't watch it because they don't have enough views. Doesn't matter if the information is content, if the information is good, that doesn't matter. It's like, you don't have enough views, I'm not gonna watch it. And I had to work really, really hard to get rid of those people, because those people are not the kind of people that you can build anything with. You can't. Yeah, I don't spend any time on short form content. I don't want the audience with the attention span of a gnat. That's what you're going to get. And like I said, right now, I am worried about the right people. See, this, just go on, just keep it moving. One of the things that I'm working into, and let me go ahead and just put this in there again. I mean, you can make like let's see, hold on a second. Let me get that again. You can make a bunch of money with YouTube. You can if you have the right viewers and you have the right content and you have the right offerings. And this is why the reason I've been on YouTube. Let me see. Let me add up how long I've been on YouTube. Let me think. 2023 minus 2009. So this year is going to be 14 years that I've been on YouTube. The average lifespan of a YouTuber is 3 to 7 years. So once again, there are people, because this is the thing. If you have the right views, that makes all the difference in the world. Because at one point, I had a lot of views, but I had a lot of back. Like the comments were like crazy. Because like this is one of the things, and if you want to piss off a YouTuber, this is what you do. You go ahead and leave a comment on the video that has nothing to do with the video. That's a good way to piss off a YouTuber. That's a great way to piss off a YouTuber, because essentially when you are working the comment board and you're putting out stuff, if you have comments that resonate well with the videos, because this is one of the things, and this just been a big problem. I had so many comments that had nothing to do with the videos. And I was like, okay, that's got to stop. So now, yes, I have lower views and I have less comments. But guess what? The comments deal with the content in the video. So this is where this has probably been the lowest month since I can't even recall. But like March was the lowest month, and then this month's probably going to be low, and then the summer is probably when we're going to turn the corner, because I'm not going to stop putting out business focused, highly concentrated on how to start a business, holding companies, business credit. That's all I'm talking about. I'm not going to be talking about individuals. I'm not going to mention any names. I'm not going after anybody, because all that stuff does is bring. Let's see. Well, yeah, if you just subscribe, because I'm here. I am here. But with I really ran off a lot of people. And I know that sounds bad because, as a YouTuber, your goal is to get the most views possible. That's not my goal. Let me tell you what my goal is. My goal is to put out highly effective content to the right people who will take action. That's my goal. That's where I'm at. And what has happened is I'm getting more and more people, more and more people, more and more of the right kind of people, more of the people who really will take action with this content. And like I said, I'm not worried about the views, because I did this intentionally. I changed the name, I deleted videos, got rid of videos. I ran off a bunch of people. That was intentional. I wanted to run off a bunch of people because I kept having this effect. Like, I would put up a video talking about this, and the comments would be nothing to do with the video. And it was just like, this is a problem. This is a problem. So went ahead, made some moves, changed up some stuff. And guess what? Yes, my views have gone down. They're way down. I think the views for last month will be 1/4 of what they normally are. But once again, how do we handle that? We keep putting up content, we keep exercising, we keep showing up, we keep doing the things that we need to do. And I'll be back in the game. And here's something else too. And I want you guys to think, and I'm not bragging or boasting, but I've not been selling anything this year. You see me sweating? You see me sweating? So once again, we're going to get into the revamping of everything, to renaming of everything, the redoing of everything, the setup of everything. And we're going to see some amazing benefits, because that's all I'm doing in April. April is the great revamp, reset month where I can get things the way that I want them. That's all I'm doing this month. I am not going to be working on anything else except that this month. Get this course up, get and get myself together. Would you consider making a YouTube starter course? What do you mean? Course. Oh, yeah, that's coming. But at the moment, since all my views are down, I'm not going to, like, how to do YouTube when my views are crashing. I'm getting ready to do some different kind of stuff. So it's going to be very interesting. And I'm getting ready to experiment with some new platforms and some new training situations. So we will see. But I've learned a lot. by doing this stuff. Like I took all the videos down off Mad Money, and that channel is performing better than this channel. And I know exactly why. That channel is way younger than this channel. That channel is 2 going on 3 years old. So the subscribers over there are recent, newer subscribers. It's seeing views are down across YouTube. The Black Manosphere is an absolute mess currently. Really? I didn't know that. I had no clue. But one of the things is, and we're going to get into something that I'll be talking about. You'll see videos. The video's already done. They just have to post. But we'll be talking about the single person business because guess what? I have a single person business. You know, a few years ago, I had a personal assistant who helped me with the car rental business. But other than that, it's been me. And so we're going to be talking about how to set up a single person business, how to make money from your intellect, how to make money from your original content, how to make money doing what you do. And I'm telling you, there's a big audience for there. Yeah, they all struggling to grip. I don't really keep up with the manosphere, so I don't know what's going on over there. I'm very glad I found you a couple of months ago. I've been in analysis learning mode far too long. Finally established an LLC. Congratulations. Because I'm going to tell you guys once again, once you get in the course in that one section, because I'm doing it in a very systematic, educated way. But once we get to certain things, because like I said, it's going to be really different from anything else that I've ever done in setting up training and doing this stuff. But there's going to be one section in there, and this is a free course. And I'm going to say this free course is going to be better than some courses that people are paying for. And I'm doing this for a reason. I'm doing this. There's intentionality. There's a certain reason I'm doing this. So it seems the dating channels are starting to struggle. What do you think? I think there's too many dating channels. That's why they're struggling. That's something I used to do that, but what I'm probably going to do, oh, this is something else too. I'm creating a new email list because my email list was extremely old. And I have a lot of people in there who are just not interested in stuff. So if you go ahead and get the free course, before I gotta really figure out how I'm gonna do these lives because I have one day where I have a dedicated video coming out because I've got videos already poised to come out until the 10th. And then I'm gonna get another video Monday, and I'm gonna get another video. So we'll see. Welcome, Kent Hill. Kent H. I don't know your last name. Appreciate that. So we're getting ready to get to work, revamp, redo, reset everything. YouTube channels. Now, why did I reset the YouTube channels? That's where I get my traffic from. And I knew 2020 was the best year. 2021, I made half of that. In 2022, I made half of that. And I was like, okay, what's going on? And what happened was at one point my channel was getting crazy views, but they weren't views like there's the economic ninja, there's I allegedly, there's this other guy, he's bald, dark hair. These guys were talking about the same thing I was talking about, yet they would get 100,000 views for the same topic that I was talking about. Yeah, because once again, the motivation, it wasn't there. It just wasn't there. And I figured out what I had to do. That's funny. Jeremiah Babe, yep. I was putting out the same content that those guys was, and I wasn't getting none of the views. And I'm gonna tell you why. And this is why I revamped the channel, reset the channel. The audience, YouTube was not recommending my videos to members of those audiences. Just wasn't doing it. And I'm like, why? Same content. And one of the things that I'm getting ready to do is really, really work on my content, work on my delivery, work on my presentation. I'm going to have a new blog created. I got to get that set up. So April's going to be a very busy month for me revamping, resetting myself up. Because if you're on the email list, I haven't sent out an email in weeks because, I had to have that concentrated energy, motivation to really start moving forward because I just wasn't moving forward. Oh, I did that. That was on purpose. I did that because I didn't know how to do that because I would put up a live stream and I would get certain things and I was like, oh, that ain't happening. That's not happening. And that's not happening. What am I doing wrong? And then I figured it out. And then I was like, oh, that's what I need to do. This is where I need to be. Because one of the things that will happen when you are doing your thing, doing what you need to do, building your platform, building your dynamic, is as you get smarter, and this is something else too that I had to do. I started watching better, more creative content, and my energy level shifted. My energy level changed because I'll just keep it a buck. I was watching a lot of trash, and because I was consuming trash, I started to put out trash. So, oh yeah, I feel much better. I feel much better because, you know, like I said, hands down, I cannot argue with YouTube. YouTube has put more money in my pocket than anything else I've done in my life. I can't argue with that. And YouTube is a consistently changing profile. This is something I know. Like back in the day, it would change every 2 or 3 years. Now it's changing like once a year or every few months. So you got to be on top of that because honestly, right now, a lot of stuff is going on with Chat GPT G4. And this is something else that I found to be really interesting. At one point, Google was putting out that they didn't like content that was created by AI, right? And then they went back on it. So what you're going to see is an explosion of very good creative content coming. Like COVID, that's funny. Cool, cool, cool. So one of the things that I'm really, really doing is working on getting more people, more of the right people. And once again, this is something about where I had to be accountable and take accountability. All right, why am I getting all of this craziness? What are you putting out? Craziness. You're putting out like, some of the videos I put out that did really, really well from a view standpoint were about crazy stuff. And that's on me. I can't blame anyone for a video that I put out. So, that's one of the things that has happened to me was I was putting out a bunch of crazy, over the top nonsense videos. And that's what got me the audience that I had. And I had to say, all right, you're the reason that you're getting this crazy audience. What are you going to do about it? How are you going to change the situation? Put out better content, put out something different, work on it, and revamp myself. Because, at the moment, I'm really excited about the direction that I'm going in because, this is a Saturday and I woke up this morning. I didn't have to go to the gym today. And I don't have to go to the gym today or tomorrow. I have to go Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Those are my gym days. And normally I was just so unmotivated that I didn't really want to do anything. And now I'm like ready. I'm ready to attack. I'm ready to get on it. I'm ready to do some stuff. I'm ready to make some moves. I'm ready to actually do things and prompt myself. So you're going to see a lot of different changes. Here's the thing. Here's the thing with the dating content. Matter of fact, let me show you. Let me kind of get in there. Keeps bringing her up. Let me see.
I've been loving Vegamore for the last 2 years. If you watch my videos.
All right, let's see. Yep. All right, let me show you guys something. This is the smallest channel I have. And this review of a video I did, I asked out 100 girls on a date to get over my fear of rejection. Let's just kind of walk through this really, really quickly. Let me give you an example. That one really didn't do that much better. So this is a video of a young man. This is him. This is what he looks like, who actually had the nerve to ask out 100 girls. And what he found out is the girls who actually were interested on dating, because there was a bunch of girls who's like, I ain't dating, I don't want to see anybody. But when he weeded those out, his success rate was like 50%. So as a man, if you go out and ask women out on dates in public, your success rate is going to be way higher, right? And I've been putting this out, and a lot of men in the dating community, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. I am seeing these stories of these women. There's a recent story of a woman who was an attorney, and she quit her attorney job and got on OnlyFans, and she made 3 times her annual salary on that OnlyFans from home. So what does that tell me? That tells me that the average modern man is not interested in being successful in dating. And this is a reality that I have to accept. This is something that I have to look at. This is something that I have to be aware of. And knowing what I know, and once again, if I could get a different audience, because this is something else too, like with this channel, let's go back. Let me go back. Let me show you. So this channel's audience isn't really set. I don't know what it is. So this is the channel that I really don't know what I'm going to do with. I got to think about that. But once again, I've always made the majority of my money from my business content. So that's what I'm working on. Let's see what's going on. Okay. I watch ads to study them too. OnlyFans is crazy. Nope, they don't want to hear that. It's mostly just men complaining. The videos that do well in dating are usually ones that drag women or are super negative. That's one of the things. Well, I don't think a lot of guys want to be constant. What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, dang. XZMar, my current boyfriend is the first person just simply asked me out in years. I'm telling you, man, they don't want to do it. No, they didn't. I was fine with that. Not at the moment. Awesome. Pretty much. Pretty much. Pretty much. They don't want to do it. So I don't know if I'm going to do another dating channel because the men just don't want to. I'm going to say it. Men don't want to be men. Men don't want to be courageous. Men don't want to approach women. Men don't want to ask women out. They don't want to do it. That's funny. Like I said, there's because essentially I don't want to be in the community of people who are just existing, look at me, I'm an average looking dude and I've been able to do quite well with ladies. So one of the things that you will get, and this is one of the big problems. Like I've noticed this with dating channels. If your dating channel isn't super negative, that's what blew Kevin Samuels up. When Kevin Samuels started really, really going negative and hard on women, he blew up. He just blew up. So we don't really know what's going to make people blow up the way that they used to. But I got an ideal, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you something. I was on the plane sitting next to this very attractive woman who sent me all kind of signals. I don't want to talk to you. Don't talk to me. Leave me alone. Guess what I did? I ignored all that and kept talking to her. And then we both landed in Chicago. I knew what hotel she was staying in because she told me. And then I went to my hotel. She went to her hotel. Then we met up for dinner. And I spent my first night in Chicago in her hotel room. So what is the point? What is the point in being a weak, miserable little man? What's the point in that? Being so scared to ask a woman out, just like, oh, she may say no. Oh, what's the point in being like that? What's the point in being weak, scared? What's the point in that? You said that there's a huge Andrew Tate following, not a bunch of huge Andrew Tate actors. Like, once again, you know my story. I put out that video 2 years ago in October, and I literally had the internet try to shut me down, and I just kept going. Kept going. So, you know, this whole thing is dangerous for most men. What is danger? If you ask a woman out and she says no and you leave her alone, where's the danger in that? I don't see it. I don't see it. Where's the danger in that? That's kind of wild, you know? But, you know, I'm just sitting here that I'm resetting. Actually, it doesn't work. Wait a minute, the Tates? Oh, he got out Friday. I had no clue. Show you how much I am into this stuff. I have no clue because once again, my YouTube content, my YouTube, yep, house arrest is way better than jail. I agree. Once again, I was unaware of that because essentially my YouTube watching habits are just on stuff that builds me up, that builds confidence. Um, Men are man, like, okay. I really wish I had saved the video with Alan Roger Curry. Alan Roger Curry and I both agreed that men are afraid to ask women out. And no man's going to go to jail for asking a woman out. That's just too much. That's just too much. That is just too much. You're not going to go to jail for asking a woman out. Pretty much, pretty much. So that's all I wanted to discuss. That, you know, I'm reformatting, resetting myself, resetting stuff up, and you will see. Now, there will not be a live stream tomorrow. There'll be a regular video. I'm not trying to do live streams with regular videos. Yeah, I wish I hadn't deleted it. Pretty much. Pretty much. So just to let you guys know what I'm doing, and there will not be a live stream tomorrow, but there will be one probably Monday. There will be one Monday. So we will be talking about that. All right. So what you want to do is go to Modern Money Mindset, get enrolled in the free course. I'll be working on that all week. I feel it'll be finished by Saturday, and then we'll be working on some other stuff. All right. So I will see you guys in the next one. Y'all have a good day. Thank you for joining me. I'll talk to you the next one.